Okay. Well, here I am again. So, right now there's no one really watching on Twitch as of yet, but for anyone at home watching this post-recording, if the title is any indication on what this episode's going to be, well, just as it says, needless to say, I wasn't satisfied for the way I had my first world set up, so I'm starting all over again. So I went ahead and deleted the last save I had for this particular walkthrough and went ahead and generated a new world, got the settings tweaked a little bit so that maybe the scale would be a lot more optimal, a lot more better. So now I got it right this time. I still kept the name of the title for this new world, but overall I changed the settings a little bit better to where it'd be a lot more cumbersome for me to explore and discover and not have to keep going longer distances to set up to find an area where I can go mine, things like that. But as far as difficulty settings, I kept it to normal. So fighting monsters and in terms of survivability is still going to be the same. But like the title says, I haven't really gotten further into it. All I did was just create the world and I spawned in it. I haven't set up anywhere. I haven't established a home base yet. So, yeah. We're going to go ahead and start all over. Get us a nice little stream going. And for those watching post-recording, hello, this is Pain105. The last time I streamed, I also, off camera, I've done some post-recording for a walkthrough for another title that I'm working on. I am also going to be doing some more recording after this stream, and hopefully by tomorrow morning I'll have the first episode of my next coming up Halloween walkthrough set up, so yeah. Play some more mini games, and hopefully by the end of this stream I won't have a fucking black screen of death. But I am watching the stream as I go along too, so I am keeping an eye on my broadcast and make sure it's going the way it should be. And so far the stream is holding up. Alright. And then I still have the difficulty set to normal, and we're still on Survivor, and I'm still using the normal texture pack. But other than that, the only thing I did was just delete the old save and respawn a new one. So, here we go. Alright. And as usual, since I'm starting from scratch, first thing I'm going to do is get some wood. And then I'm using a Dremora skin from the Skyrim's skin pack. Because out of all the skins I could use, I've seen some that were for free, like the Power Rangers one and some of the other modded skins from other texture packs like Adventure Time, things like that, but I didn't feel like paying $1 and some change for it, so I said to hell with it. I take the one that I previously got when I first bought this game, which happens to be a full set collection of Elder Scrolls Skyrim skin packs, and the Dremora just happened to be the one I fancied the most. Okay. Let me grab one more birch tree and then we're gonna go ahead and get to exploring. There should be another birch tree somewhere. Get that map filled out and full. You know what, I don't care. I'll go and grab an oak while I'm at it. This is survival. It's not creative mode, so it doesn't necessarily have to be neat. I just need the stuff I need to get by and survive. And this is spruce. Okay. Alright. Go ahead and get my table back. I'm gonna grab some of this cobblestone that I see on this far end. On this other side of the mountain. Go ahead and establish another base. And I see some coal. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some coal while I'm at it. To be honest, I could explore a little bit more in the other map end. But the only reason I didn't like the way I had it set up was the fact that I didn't establish a base that I thought was near a cave or a cavern. So I kind of fucked myself on that deal. So it is what it is. Got some popping up on my screen. There we go. But I'm still going to play it cautiously. Still going to play it safe. And I'm not going to do any more respawning after this stream. So whatever happens, I got to learn to live with it and just make up for it. But so far I can't complain. Because I done found a vein of coal. And I already off the bat gotten some resources that I need to get by. Which means I won't have to double up on the single resource to make multiple things. Main objective I'm probably going to do is get enough coal to do what I need to do, and I'm going to get enough cobblestone to do what I need to do, and see if I can hunt down an area where I'm close to a mine shaft or a cave of some kind. Hopefully one that leads to a bigger, broader area. We can get out of this little watery trap. And I still want to get enough cobblestone to do what I need to do. Enough for tools, a furnace, possibly some building material. But this time I'm gonna kinda hold back on building the area until I seem to be doing pretty good as far as scaling. I'm gonna grab some dirt while I'm at it. So far, I think I'm scaling pretty good. I seem to be getting up to an area where there's a lot of snow. Alright. this is actually looking a little promising. So, facing north, I see what looks like an abandoned mansion up ahead. Mountain tops that way. Facing east. Facing south. Highland woodlands and water and ocean. Facing west, looks like a spruce forest with some hills and possibly a swamp that way. So, question I need to ask myself is, where do I need to go? What I'm going to do is I'm going to head north. I'm going to try my luck north. Now, if I spot an area that I think might have a mine nearby, then I'm going to go ahead and do what I need to do as far as exploring it. And gather some food while I'm making my way there as well. Because what I'll do is, if I get caught during the night, I'll just build a little totem, get myself off the ground, work my way to a decent location. And then if there's enough areas where I can set up a farmland area, then I'll do that. But right now, my main objective is to find where I can explore some resources. Periodically checking the map, make sure it gets filled out. Right now I don't see any openings of any kind. The mansion's right there. I'm not going to explore the mansion, because really there's no point. I'm not really well established and well equipped to do it right now. And usually areas like that will have surprises you don't really want to run into as a beginning survivor. Where's the sun? Alright, the sun's not fully out yet. Actually, the sun's about to set. So let me pull the table back out and do what I need to do. Make a boat. Get off the land. And hide out in a large body of water. Buy me some time. By doing it this way, I'll be away from the enemies, and there's a village nearby. If there's a mine shaft near that village, that possibly could be a perfect setup. I'll plunder on it a little bit while I'm trying to survive the night. Right now, I just need to wait for the night cycle to end. And while we're waiting, I'll go ahead and chat with y'all a little bit. As of right now, I'm currently getting some stuff done for my next walkthrough that I'm going to be doing for this Halloween month. I'm going to be doing Resident Evil Code Veronica X. From my understanding, it's the, in terms of all the Resident Evil titles, with the exception of 6 and 5, it's one of the longest titles that was out when it first came out for Sega Dreamcast and PlayStation 2. But it still has some of its traditional fixed camera angle and survival horror system set up from RE1, 2, 3, and onward. So that's probably what I'm going to do as far as this Halloween walkthrough. And it's actually one of the handful of Resident Evil titles that I haven't really touched. In all honesty, I probably maybe played the first 15 minutes of it when it first came out for the PS2. But after that, I haven't really played it all that much because I think the first time I played it, I was still in high school. And when I got my hands on it, played for the first 15 minutes of it, but at that time I was kind of that year, it was kind of a bad deal. I was going through some things, and needless to say, I couldn't keep my ass out of trouble, and I got grounded from it, and I never touched it after that. But now, as an adult, I can go back and enjoy it, and kind of get a sense of what the lore of Code Veronica X was about. I have the basic gist idea that I've learned by reading the wikis of Code Veronica X, but I don't know the actual details of the actual gameplay itself. I have a few snippets of first-hand information of how to go about it, but in terms of actual gameplay knowledge, there's only the first 15 minutes of it. And I know that the knife, when you first start off as Claire, it's kind of OP at first. I played it back in 2002, and it's now 2017. So, a little over 15 years. I only have the first 15 minutes of actual experience of it, but other than that, it'll be kind of a blind walkthrough, in a sense, going by what I've only heard. So it's, I guess you can call it a semi-blind walkthrough, if that makes any sense. But that's my plans for this Halloween, and or at least for the month of Halloween. That's what I'm planning on doing. If I happen to be done earlier, before the 31st of this month, I might do another walkthrough. I might do the RE1 remastered if I happen to get done before the 31st. We'll play it by ear and see. If it takes me the whole month to get Code Veronica X done, then we'll do RE1 remastered coming up November. And then for December, I'll play it by ear and see how that goes. But right now, I'm just going to keep my eyes on the area that I'm in, because I got a Slimer at 12 o'clock. Now moving back and forth between 12 and 1. I could try to attack him and see if I can get a slime ball, but I don't want to risk damaging the boat. Right now I'm not aggroing anything, so I should be okay. It seems the mansion does have some lights in it, but who's to say if it's completely secured or not? And if I do remember correctly, slimes do like in wetland, swampy areas. So this would be a good area to harvest some slime balls for potion brewing or crafting and engineering, things like that. Not to mention, swamps are also a primary to get witch mods to spawn and come and take you out with potions. So I gotta be careful of that. Other than the usual zombies, skeleton archers, creepers, and whatever else might be happening in large bodies of water. The moon should be setting pretty soon. If I remember correctly, slimes are usually docile during daylight. So if they're still there by the time the sun rises, I might take them out and see if they'll drop any slime balls while I make my way further north to what I think is possibly a village. And if there's a cave system near that village, I'll set up a home base there. But right now, I need to be diligent and watch out for my safety. Because right now I don't have a hell of a lot to work with, so I need to be careful. Sun should be rising. Yeah, it's starting to rise. See the clouds starting to change that way. Once the sun's completely up, I will go ahead and start heading further north. Alright. Make sure the sun's completely up. Okay, that's just a squid. And this also be a nice little area to procure some fish. Alright, sun's rising. Alright, time to move. See a spider right there. Skeleton archer burning up. Don't see any creepers, so we should be okay. Get some string. Make a fishing pole later. Oh, good, pumpkins. Definitely can use the pumpkins. Make some pumpkin pie. I'll break those down into seeds later. And I'll leave the rest alone. Alright, I did hear that little music in the background. So I must be near a mine shaft of some kind. Alright. I think we hit pay dirt. So this is definitely going to be an area where I can set up a shop. Not set up shop, but set up a home base. And I hear bats underneath too, so this is definitely a place to set up. Definitely a place where I can set up. Alright, I think luck is finally my luck's turning around, so we're good. Zombie villager. That's right, motherfucker, burn up. Let's see. Potatoes. They got wheat and potatoes. Sugar canes, another cave system. I think I might have actually struck in gold. Well, this is a plus, so this could work out. But is there any villagers to trade with? No, there's an abandoned cave system that I don't want to be in right now. Crafted table in that house. These villagers sure did pick prime real estate, didn't they? Alright. I know what I need to do. And they got cactus. Alright. And this is an open valley in this little section here. So this can very easily be home base right here. And I'm going to build it a little bit differently. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to dig out a foundation. And I'm going to make a wood foundation here, and this will be my floor. Alright. So, where is... This would be the flooring. Go ahead and get this set up. I think I'm already getting close to running out of wood. Worst case scenario, I'll hide in one of the villages for the next day cycle. And it looks like I might have to go harvest some more wood. Yeah, that's fine. I'm right next to an area that has dark oak trees. So this will work out okay. And I think a full 64 count of dark oak trees should give me about close to 200 pallets of dark oak wood, if I'm not mistaken. Oh shit. So far I can't complain. find a nice little area where I can explore better, get some roots established, and possibly find a good amount of resources that I can use to help me survive further down the road. And already I found crops that I can exploit and germinate and regrow. And maybe one of those cave systems will lead me to a... well, hopefully it will lead me to more resources that I can use for farming, or mining, or exploring. Alright, so let's see. Alright, we are good to go. Now, let's see. Ow. Actually, what I need to do is go ahead and build the frame. Go ahead and build the outer frame. What's the sunlight at? Alright, it's going to be setting here shortly. So you know what? Here, let me change gears a little bit. I'm gonna dig out some sand. And then I'm gonna go back into that villager's house, and then I'm gonna create a door and lock myself in, and then I'm gonna make a bed and sleep the day away. That should provide me with some protection. Alright. Covers that. Gives a little light in here. Not too bad at all. And then I should be okay for a little bit. And I know I got enough wool to make a bed. So, there goes that. While I'm at it, make a furnace. Go and cook some food. No, I already have a furnace. What am I talking about? Okay. Go and get my pork chops cooking. So yeah, my luck is finally turning around a little bit, so that's a plus. Now the question is, and this is going to be kind of an interesting quest, can I find gold, redstone, or diamond in this stream, in this little stream session? Will I be able to before the end of this stream session? Now that is the real question. And one that I hopefully will have a quick answer to. But we won't know for sure until we start to get ourselves set up for exploring. So I do have a fairly decent amount of food. So maybe there is a chance. But we won't officially know for sure until we give it a try. Alright, let's see. We got pumpkin seeds. Or I can grow and harvest my own seeds. Now I know I can make a fishing pole. There we go. And I already have the tools that I need to do what I need to do. Come on. Let it be enough. Alright. Alright, I got all the food that I need to get by until I get everything set up and ready to go. Speaking of food, I am fully healed. Alright. Go and get my bed. Get my torch back. And I can leave this door here, because I got 2 more. Alright, they're hiding under the shade of that tree. I see 2 more spiders here. And a fucking creeper. God damn it. Hey, creeps, over here. And I got gunpowder. Fuck. Alright. Alright. Kill both of those spiders. How about Mr. Skeletor in the bottom? Alright, I got what I need. So I found a nice little area with some decent resources, so that is a plus. That will definitely come in handy. So now I need to go ahead and finish building the rest of the structure up. Alright. Go ahead and build my upper frame. And then I'm going to go ahead and harvest some sand. Get the rest of this house built up, finish. Ow. And I can go ahead and leave my tables in here. Crafting table, my furnace. Go ahead and get some sand. And there's rabbits in the area too. That's definitely a plus. I see some bones. Used to make bone meal later. Get some of the sand. Go back and make some glass. Four more blocks. Alright, I got enough sand. Do what I need to do. Use what little bit of coal I got left and go ahead and get that going. So let's see. Alright, where's my bed? Go and get my bed here. And while it's doing that, I'll go find an area with gobblestones. Which I think might be right over that area there. When I'm at it, get some more meat, some more wool, make a carpet. There's gravel. Nice little birch area. Actually, you know what? Instead of stone, maybe I can use this to make some clay. Make clay bricks. Yeah, why not? Found more coal. I might have to go back and make me another shovel if I'm gonna get more clay. That'd be worth it if I can get a brick roof going on. Cause I see little areas of clay deposit. So maybe they'll give me a fair amount of clay. If I have to, I can make charcoal for fuel. Not to mention, I'm close to an area where slimes will spawn. So if I have to, I can come back and harvest them as well. It'd be dangerous work, but that's half the fun. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and harvest the rest of these pumpkins as well, because that's just more food down the line. And I can go ahead and make pumpkin seed. I don't see any more, so we should be okay. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Oh, I meant let me make some chests. Alright. For one, I'll put all food-based items in. And one of these chests I'll put raw materials. And the other chest I put fabricated materials in. Alright. It's getting dark again, so I'm gonna go ahead and rest. And I should be somewhat okay. Once the night completely eclipses. Wait, where's my torches? I should be okay. Alright. Yeah, everything's okay. Alright. So now, let's see what I can do. Well, my glass is still forging. Oh yeah, I said I needed to make a shovel. That's right. So let me go ahead and grab some wood. Cobblestone. And I'm going to go ahead and harvest that clay. I'll be getting that going. Well, my furnace makes glass. Oh yeah, I want to get all the wool and mutton I can so I can make some carpet. And I did notice some cactus nearby, so maybe I got a good idea for a color. And it's going to be a process where it's going to take me some time to kind of build it up. Keep my eye on my oxygen meter. Okay. Get back up. Get back up. There we go. Keep my eye on the oxygen meter. Make sure I don't dip down too low. Alright. About clears out that area for clay. Well, let's sit for a couple more blocks. Alright. Now this might seem like a lot, but it's in terms of reality, it ain't really much. This might make a fairly decent amount of bricks. But for the type of roof I have in mind, I kind of want to get a good overall overlay of the roof. So I say another small pile of 64, and that might get what I need. Alright. I say one or two more blocks should do the job. One more block. Alright, we're good. I got plenty of clay to do what I think I have to get what I need to get done. So this should work. And part when I'm at it, I'll go ahead and harvest some more wood and make charcoal. And then I can start establishing some crops. And maybe set some areas up for some farming. Alright. Go ahead and build the inventory up a little. Keep it full. Alright, all my glass is made. Now while I start making some glass planes, I'm gonna go ahead and get this clay set up to where starts making brick. Alright, let's see how much this will do. I think I might have enough glass plane to do what I need to do. I hope. As long as I place it right and don't fuck up. Alright, let's got that fixed. Alright, that's it for glass. Now while it's doing that, go ahead and get some more wood. Make charcoal. At least this way I'll still have a few sources to cook food and make torches. Not to mention I can use more wood to make fencing and furnaces and things like that. Okay. So that was about 30 blocks. Go ahead and cut this tree down as well. If I get enough leather, maybe I can make a saddle and tame one of these horses. Alright, starting to reach the height limit. Alright, I think I have enough wood to do what I need to do. 64 pieces should make 64 pieces of charcoal. And that'll still give me a fuel source to do what I need to do. And what I actually need to do is, go ahead and start going to these areas that has cobblestone and get some more cobblestone and make another furnace where I could double my production. That would make the most logical sense. At least I think it makes the most logical sense. I could be wrong, I don't know. Because I would like to try to get to a mine and start exploring sometime within this lifetime. And actually, that's part of what I do now. Find an area that has cobblestone and start mining it out. I think I might see your area over there. Not to explore, but just get the materials I need to help increase production. Alright, there's... Okay, there's cobblestone and sandstone, so... Alright. It's a little bit better now.
I sense MGS3 fan.
You are correct, sir, and welcome to the stream. Metal Gear Solid 3 was one of my favorite games growing up that I played. So I think it's safe to say I'm kind of a fanboy. I just started a stream roughly about 20 minutes ago. It's just going to be one of those chill laid back time with streams. So feel free to join in the conversation. Right now, my main goal is just to get an area set up, to get myself plentiful and resourceful, and then hopefully by the time I feel comfortable, I should be getting ready to go into a cavern.
It's my second favorite games from my childhood.
What's your first favorite game, by the way? Other than the Metal Gear series, I'm also a big fan of Resident Evil, and of course, I've also come to love some of Bethesda's titles that's been coming out as of recently, late. It's mostly just the Elder Scrolls titles. Let's see.
Legends of Dragoons.
Now that was actually one of the original titles that I played. I think I first played it back in... Let's see, Legend of Dragoons came out in 1998. I think I played it in the early 2000s. I've gotten as far as the third disc on that one before I happened to lend it to a friend and it got scratched all to hell. So I never got a chance to beat it. But the lore of Legend of Dragoons was pretty interesting to me, especially with the whole backstory of Dart and his father ended up being the Black Monster. Let's see. I think I should have enough Galvestone to make another furnace. Not quite. I think I put it away. Yeah, here we go. And now, let's see.
Came out in 1999-2000. It was the first game I played when I was 2 to 3 years old.
Oh, so you're a late millennial. Okay. I was born in the late 80s myself, so I'm kind of one of them late generation X people. So I'm way in my late years. I just hit 30 not too long ago. But back then, man, I think like in the early 90s, there were still some pretty good popular games that came out that I still enjoy from a nostalgical sense. Mostly like, let's see, like Ocarina of Time and I did have the pleasure of playing Final Fantasy VII when it first came out for the PS1, which I think was back in 96 or 97. And back then, those early gen graphics, it was just something that most people enjoyed back then, but nowadays everyone's, with our current gen systems for the console, usually graphics tend to be of higher quality or more. So there's a lot of people that don't really have a great appreciation for the old polygon graphics back in the day. But it's like anything else, it comes with someone's personal choice. Let's see, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to make charcoal. So I need to make charcoal here, and then I'll take the coal here. Ah, I messed up. Alright. Okay. So yeah, I just need to finish up my roof here, and then once I get everything set up and ready to go and get plenty of food and materials, I'm gonna go ahead and he left. Oh well. Mr. Cosmic Truffer Games Television, it was nice talking to you. If you have a YouTube channel, I might check you out later on, buddy. He seemed like a nice guy to chat with. Oh well. Back to the main mission. Let's see. Now that I got brick, can I make a brick block? And I need to get some more clay going in there. You know what? While I'm at it, let me go ahead and make another furnace. Alright, now I got a double, quadruple furnace going on. Now I need to make some brick. Alright, I got 16 brick. Carry some of this dirt with me. Go ahead and make me a brick roof. Wait. Bring that back. Go ahead and make me a brick roof. Get that done. Alright, I still got a ways to go when it comes to making brick, which is no big deal. That'd be good. Let's see. Now go ahead and get some more clay going in that. Now go ahead and get some sleep while I'm doing this. Then I'll go back. Take down this dirt mount that I made. I need to start setting this dirt up in areas where I can get the land filled out. That way I have a solid little patch of land going on. Nothing where something can hide. It's a shame that Castifer Gamer Television had to leave. I wish he could have stayed, but I'm not gonna hold it against him. At the very least, if no one doesn't show up to the streams, I can always upload this as a post-recording, so all is not lost. Which I know certain people, when it comes to the YouTube channels, usually they'll watch it when it's first there. That's been uploaded for the first 12 hours. And I know there's usually some people that'll watch stuff that's been on there for years, that's been archived. Personally, I don't mind watching stuff that's been archived for a while. if I like them enough, I'll go back and watch them again because I treasure them as a favorite. So let's see what I can do here. I'm going to kind of scope the land a little bit, level it out. Grab some seeds while I'm at it. I might go ahead and start a little bit of some crop production going. Alright. Any more charcoal? And part while I'm at it, go ahead and see. Go ahead and get some sticks back out, more wood, cobblestone. Get my seeds back out. And I'm gonna go ahead, see if I can go and get some crops planted. And I got some sugar cane too. I'll go ahead and plant them nearby the waterfront. They prefer to grow in areas where there's a lot of water. Once I get some buckets made, I'll go ahead and get a production of that going too. But I'm gonna need something to block off the area to keep from the wildlife from eating up my crops, so I need some more cobblestone. So I'm gonna go back over here and get more out. You know what, maybe getting some gravel might not be a bad idea too. I could set up a little walkway. Not to mention I can get a good chance of getting some flint, which I can use to make some arrowheads or some... make a flint and a lighter, which will also come in handy. I don't know why I was trying to dig rock with a garden hoe. Must have got 2 inches. How much I got? Let's see, 50, 53, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. That's a good even number. And I keep forgetting, if I see some sheep, I need to kill them. Get some more wool and some more mutton. Same thing with chickens. I get feathers and a whole chicken. You can also get some eggs too while I'm at it. Alright. So let me go ahead and make that cobblestone fencing. Leaves me with 4 pieces. Alright. Gravel. So I got enough brick here to do what I need to do. Alright, stream's still looking good. Alright. Grab another dirt melt. That's right. I dug up all the dirt I had and planted it. Go ahead and finish out my roof if I can. Go ahead and get this brick roof fixed. Go ahead and get some sleep. Alright, that part's done. Alright. And hopefully this should finish out the job. I hope. Maybe. It's not looking, it might, but I won't need much though. I won't need much. So while it's doing that, I'm gonna go harvest more wood. See if I can make some more charcoal. Bring that back. And there should be enough torches to keep me going for a while. Go and get all the wood I can. Alright. Not a bad haul. Go ahead and get this other section here. Alright, so a little over 70 pieces of wood, which hopefully will help me make 70 more pieces of charcoal. So I'm obviously going to need to get more clay. Which is no big deal. I'll do that. I think there might be a few areas further up that I haven't checked for clay yet. Like right here. That's mostly sand there. So let's see. There might be a clay deposit here. Alright, if this is not enough clay to do what I need to do, I don't know what is. But this should be good enough for this little section here. To finish out my roof. So let's see what I can do. So I have 14 seeds of wheat, 24 seeds of pumpkin. We'll see what I can do. I need to find a fairly decent open space of land. And it looks like I might have to sleep this off again. Go ahead and get another cycle of sleep. Alright. Let me bring that amount of dirt back out again. You know, I just remembered something. These villagers have beets. I could very well use the beets too. Not beets, but potatoes. I only need two. And I planted the rest back for them. There's another villager hut there too. And a lot more sugar cane. And this could be an area I can explore. Maybe this other part of the village will also have something else. Maybe. Or maybe it could be an underground catacomb. Huh. I guess I thought I was onto something. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I ain't got no patience to be fighting that damn thing. I ain't gonna be stressing out over that damn thing, no. Alright, let's see. I wonder if I can set my berry up here. Alright, let's see. That's not where I wanted to set it at. Well, it's a nice area to grow some crops in. There's baby colt nearby, and I heard something brush. Alright, let's see. Yeah, why not? So that's 8 rows. Now 12. Now 16. Alright. Now for the next seeds. That looks a little bit better. And I have to space them out differently like this so that they'll have enough space to grow the pumpkin on either side. And once I get more of these things growing properly, I'll cut the rows down to make room for more other crops. But for right now, I'm going to double up on what I do have. Alright, potatoes. And that's pretty much all I can do right now for crops. Pumpkin, crops, and a few hills of potatoes. If I think anything else, then I'll get more production of that going. But as of right now, I can only grow what I have. Ow. And there's a motherfucking goddamn creeper in that hole. Well, that's one area I can explore. Let me go ahead and get these sugarcane plots. We'll plant more. And I'll keep the rest for myself. Get back in the house before it gets too dark. And I hope I have enough brick to do what I need to do. Gives me enough charcoal there. Enough brick here. Enough brick here. Alright. Get a little less brick. Alright. Let me see if I have enough brick to do what I need to do. Alright. Alright, I'm completely closed off to the world. So... saves me the trouble with that. got 6 wool. Actually, I'm gonna leave the wool alone right now. Go ahead and take any uncooked food I have and get that cooked and done. Let's see. Alright. And we go ahead and make some torches. And that should be good. And since I got sugarcane, why not go ahead make some sugar. Take this bone meal. Better take the bones. Go ahead and make bone meal. Alright. See a creeper right there. Took care of that dipshit, and now get some rotten flesh for some potion brewing. I'm not going to attack the horse because there's nothing really much I can get off a horse other than leather. Let's see. Still getting this raw food that I can use later on. And you know what? Definitely can use some cactus. But not in the way you think. and the rest they'll use to make a special dye. Snag that egg. And then I'm going to go ahead and try to attempt to mine an area so I can go ahead and get some resources. So let me see if I get this right. There is no solid green. Well, how in the hell? Now there's supposed to be a method to where, unless... Okay, I'm confused. Because there's supposed to be a way you're supposed to use this cactus to make green dye. Okay, but how do I make cactus green? How do I make green dye out of a cactus? You know what? I'll figure it out later. I'll just choose a different color. I'm not even going to stress over it. So let's see. There probably is a method, I'm just probably overlooking it somehow. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, but I don't know. I'll just choose another color. Alright. Alright, I made light gray. What am I doing wrong? And I definitely need to get my hands on some but how do I make green? That's what I'm trying to find out. There's something I'm overlooking. And now it's gonna bug the hell out of me that I can't figure it out. You know what? I'm not even going to worry about it right now. I will do it at a later date. Right now, what I am going to do is make a light gray wool. And then we'll make light gray carpet. Go ahead and make a light gray bed too while I'm at it. Alright. I'm gonna check on the crop production, see how it does. And if it's producing anything good, then what I'm gonna do is go and get all the resources I need, and I'm gonna go ahead and start mining. I've been putting that off too long. Shit. Okay, I should be okay. Just gotta let it run its course. Alright, it ran its course. So everything's good. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to carry all the food that I need, and I'm going to manufacture all the tools that I need to go ahead and start mining. Which means I need to go ahead and make some more stone pickaxes. So let me gather what little wood I have left. Alright. And I'm mostly just going to need the shovel, pickaxe, the food, and mostly just that stuff there. I won't need the axe or anything. I will need my set of torches. So, I'll carry a set. I'll carry a set here. Alright. And I already know of one section where I can go and start at. It's right down here near the seeds. Not seeds, but the sugar cane. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, I got him. Go ahead and put that thing away. And I need to approach very carefully. Very carefully and very cautiously. Alright. Since I already know what's on this side here, I'll set up a mini barrier here. This way, I know that the front entrance here is blocked off. And that's how I'm going to proceed when I go further up. I'll block off an area to protect myself while I mine. That way a creeper or any skeleton or zombies won't sneak up behind me. I know it sounds cowardly, but it's the most proven method that I know of that can aid you while you're mining and also protect you at the same time. And you definitely want to stay in an area that's well lit. You don't want to be in an area that's halfway dark because monsters will spawn in the darkness nearby you, which could potentially spawn a creeper, which will instantly KO you. And we do not want that at all. So and then I'm going to go ahead and block that off. And I'm going to go ahead and rearrange the stuff. So let's see. Alright. That's a little bit better. Okay, that's just a bat. Oh shit. Okay, he fell in the hole. You bastard. Ow, bitch. Come on, you fucker. Ah, you cheap hitting bitch. There you go. Die. Alright, we'll eventually go down there. But not until I get some stuff that I could use. Alright. Come on. Didn't take much to kill him. I do hear some skeletons. And I don't want none of them coming up there. I can hear them. They sound pissed off. There's nothing, dude. There's nothing here. But there is iron that I will take. Alright, I got 4 pieces of iron. That's a plus. But I do feel like I'm kinda under prepared for this. So let me dig my way back up. And I'm gonna funnel my way back out of here. I'm gonna get well prepared. Make sure I got enough tools to get me by. Okay. Haha, bitch, you can't get in now, can you? Alright. What time is it? Okay. Well, I got everything set up and ready to go. But at the same time, there's a schedule I gotta keep. I gotta go and start recording some more stuff for my Halloween walkthrough, so I'm gonna go ahead, take a quick little break, and then once I'm done with my break, well, no, actually, you know, I want to go ahead and call it a stream because I need to get some other recording done. Get some more videos ready to upload. So I want to go ahead and call it a stream. So for the few people that did watch me, thank you for coming out. And for anyone who is happening to watching this post recording, either on my Twitch channel or on my YouTube channel, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. Feel free to leave a comment. I look forward to reading your comments. If you haven't been new to my Twitch channel or my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe to both of them. For those paying close attention to the YouTube channel, please make sure you have the notifications turned on so you know when I upload often to that channel, when the next video will be up. But other than that, this is the Pain 105, and I will see you guys in the next video. Y'all have a good night.